G'day gang, Dan here, how you going? Back in the Final Fantasy 14. Sark Malak. Sark Malak wishes to help you acquire the disguises you need for your rescue. Come on, man, this is serious. Your rescue mission. Look at that face. Ah, you are called GameolioDan, yes? I have heard of your plight from my friend Glaumund. As a fellow adventurer and son of Yosia both, I would offer you my assistance. I can't see you, buddy. Hang on a sec. Let me just fix this up. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourself as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort of to whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. The fortified area before Castrum Sentry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, one for each member of the infiltration team, Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. Biggs and Wedge. Biggs and Wedge. 2 pilots from A New Hope, I think. Star Wars. Also recurring names throughout the Final Fantasy series, isn't it? Dressed for Conquest. Gonna get dressed for Conquest. Alright. And hopefully some success. Huh. Am I faster? Come on, Bazza. Let's beat this guy. Let's beat him. Flap. Ah. One day you shall take to the skies, and it'll be glorious. Is that like a T-Rex with wings? What was that? Through the fog fens again? Where's that guy going? Taking a different path. Okay, obtain uniforms from Imperial soldiers. Obtain helms. Expressing his desire to aid you in your plight, Sark Malak bids you obtain 3 Imperial uniforms and 3 Imperial helms. The former are worn by 5th cohort, or whatever, that are in front of us. Let's get them. Oh, Mud Puppy's chasing me. You know, I kind of wish that when a cohort hippopotamus got close enough, I just rip out a couple of daggers. Kind of think that would be cool. Like, not from this range, but like this range. Surprised that didn't totally destroy him. Chain bonus, 27 seconds remaining. Don't need that guy, I need you. So, here's a good question. What initiates the chain? I thought once you kill an enemy, you just start fighting another one. Or like, just taking out an enemy would begin the chain. And then each subsequent enemy you destroy extends the chain, but doesn't seem to be the way. Is it taking... Oh, there we go, the chain's begun again. So that's our Hoplop Marcus. If I take out Hopla Marcuses only, does that extend the chain? And does it get broken if I take out a different mob? Yep. Okay, so the chain 2. So if I go and take on this guy... This was probably in like one of the tutorials, which I glossed over. So taking out this guy should extend it again. I should get chain 3. Chain 3, chain 3. Alright, now if I take this guy on and take him out, will the chain stop? Or it just won't refresh? No, chain 4. I don't know. Well, chain 4, okay, but the bonus didn't increase, as in the time didn't extend. So I guess you just got to take out as many as you can within the time, within that time frame. Time is up. And did I just receive a little bit of XP at the end? Interesting. Interesting. I'm walking into a rock. Interesting. Look at them lights, them pretty lights over there. Oh, this Nyx is in the way. Not anymore. So I haven't had to really do too much leveling outside of the main quest, which has been good. Seem to be getting just the right amount of XP to continue. Sark Malark. Were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? Yes. Check it out. Stashed it all in my pockets. Damaged, as I had suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, the blacksmith, Iginolf, at the Diamond Forge in Rowena's House of Splendors should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I have already sent word ahead, and have been assured that he is expecting you. Worry not. We have already impressed upon him the need for utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. Okay, we presented to Sark Malak, so let's go and... over here. Rowena's House of Splendors. Egenolf. Why hasn't he got a shirt on? So you're the adventurous Sark Malaxian, are ye? Well, I've been waiting for you. Now let's see what you got for me. Can you repair this? I see. Yes, I reckon I can hammer these back into shape for ye. After all, your friend Sark Malak a favour or two. Took good old care of old Egenolf back in the days before I fell in with old Rowena, he did. Did he know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did, but I suppose he's always felt the adventurer's life calling him. But here I go blabbering on when there's work to be done. Just hold your horse birds for a moment or two and the great Egenolf will have your gear looking good as new. And there we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind you, but from what I hear, that's not your priority anyhow. Do send Sark Malak my regards, will ya? What's that? Not even close. There's nowhere near him. Just kind of said, something's in my hand. Something's now in my hand. Transferred. Imaginary items. In this realistic world. Sark Malak, have you the uniforms and helms repaired? Yes. Yes, these will serve beautifully. The great Egenolf never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst imperial forces, lest you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreignness. Foreigners, in fact, form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part in the mission is done. I am full glad of being of assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interest of the realm. Now, who the heck is that? Would you knock that off? Would you knock that off? Alright. Thank you. Oh. Fair income. Alright, anyway, what are we doing? Oh, you got to talk to Glaumund. Sorry about all that noise, mate. I don't know what's going on. Glaumund has finally devised a plan to appropriate a suit of magitek armor. Good work getting them imperial duds. They were pleased to hear I ain't been idle myself. It took me long enough, but I've finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of magitek armor. Now, from what I've seen, Castrum Sentry deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Revenant's toll. So, hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of the old false intelligence. Tell them insurgents had designs on their stronghold. It ain't far from the truth now I come to think of it. Anyway, we should start seeing more patrols Then we have up to now. What you need to do is approach one of these patrols dressed up in your shiny tin suit and alert them to the enemy's presence. Haven't done that, you'll want to lure them as near to Revenant Stole as you can. Like as not though, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use this smoke signal here. Filched flesh from an Imperial scout. They'll come running when they see that. And when the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and make off with their Reaper. Simple as that. If I ain't mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now, so run along, eh? Oh, and don't forget to salute. Where's that clown? Would you knock it off? Alright. I'm over it. I'm over it, folks. Let's go. We got a mission too to accomplish. Ain't good time. Ain't good time to be messing around with that. Yeah, jump off a cliff. Let's go. In excited tones, Glaumont reveals to you his cunning plan for appropriating a magitek Reaper. For the first step, seek out an Imperial patrol outside Castrum Sentry and alert them to the presence of enemy forces. Remember to greet your civilians with a /Imperial salute. Oh, get out of it, Froggo. I ain't got time for that, Froggo. You stay there. Is that magitek armor? I think so. One of our covert operatives, I take it. In or out of uniform, you would do well to remember your courtesies. Oh, I'm sorry. Judging by your description, they are well beyond the perimeter, but I will not have it said that I was remiss. You, return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should aught go awry, use your smoke signal to call us. Alright. This thing's still on me. Oh, it's something, a mud puppy nearby. Of course, these guys do not seem to care. I'm happy to take that AoE. Seems like an interesting choice to have these mud puppies spawn. So the chain didn't begin then. I took on 2 mud puppies, but maybe the other one was named differently, but I don't quite know if that's something which determines whether the chain begins or not. Alright, anyway. Use the Imperial smoke signal at the specified location. Around about here or up above? Up above, okay. I hope you don't mind me joining. Seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry, I thought best to be on hand. Ah, there she is. This is the place, but where is the enemy? Sir, over there. Send in the Reaper. Let us make an example of these insurgents. Bring it. Come on, Sid. You do better than that. Get rid of Sagittarius here. Oh, we got ants coming in. I just took a blast of magitek cannons. Come on, tank it, Sid. Oh, seems to be breaking down or something. Or was it stunned? Armor is now overclocked. Damn it! The armor has gone into overdrive. If you value your life, stay out of something or other. Almost got ya. At last, our very own suit of magitek armor. Not wishing to look or give Chocobo in the beak, but it does seem rather the worse for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course. Looking past that, I'd say she was structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. Hey, but aren't those things protected by thick armor plate? Well, they are, yes, it's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting till it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh. Cat, Chocobo. I heard that. A hole has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Dan. Did he have to toss him though? Couldn't he have just picked him up and placed him inside? I don't think he had to do that. But the little guy loved it. Report to Sid. Can do. As soon as I get past this Nix. You're not Sid. The magitek armor. Sid and the others took it inside. Go on in and join them. Aha. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You need to worry though. Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend and they will think of naught else till the job's done. It's a marvellous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy.